Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to make spaghetti squash Alfredo. This is a lower calorie alternative to spaghetti pasta Alfredo. So to start off, you want to take about a medium-sized spaghetti squash and we want to cut it lengthwise. Now this is the hardest part for me because they're pretty tricky to cut. So I have a really big knife and I just kind of stab it and then work my way around until finally it breaks in half. And then we want to just scrape out that middle section where the seeds are, but you don't want to scrape too much out because then you're going to get into the spaghetti strands. So just take the very middle pulpy part where the seeds are. Then you have them all cleaned out and we're going to put them upside down onto a microwavable plate. Then stick it in the microwave for 10 to 15 minutes. Alternatively, you could bake them at 350 degrees for about an hour to 70 minutes, but this is a lot quicker. Now to make the Alfredo sauce, we're going to take a tablespoon of butter and melt that in a saucepan over about medium heat, and then 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, and I'm taking ones that are already pre-minced, but obviously it's better if you use fresh one, and cook these for about 2 minutes. And then take 2 tablespoons of flour and mix it in, and it's going to get really chunky right now, but that's okay. And then add a cup of milk, and I use skim milk, and it totally turned out fine and creamy. And then cook this until the milk boils and continuously stirring. Once the milk is very hot, add a tablespoon of cream cheese. Again, I use light cream cheese, and then keep stirring this. Once it gets nice and creamy, we're going to then take it off of the heat and add about half a cup of Parmesan cheese. If you want it creamier or cheesier, you can add a little bit more. And then it is a nice creamy mixture. If you want to add some salt or pepper, you can do so as well. Then take your spaghetti squash out of the microwave or oven and turn them around, and they are very hot, so watch out. And then use a fork to scrape the spaghetti-like strands into the center, creating like a bowl of pasta. And then spoon a bit of the Alfredo sauce into the bowl, and again just mix around the spaghetti strands. And then we're going to put a little bit more of the Parmesan cheese over top, and then we are going to pop it in the oven and broil it for about 2 minutes, but keep an eye on it. And when you take them out, the cheese is going to be a little bit brown and absolutely delicious. And as you can see here, it totally has the texture of spaghetti, a nice creamy bowl of spaghetti Alfredo.